guys, welcome to yet another video. My name is Hanegantete. Thank you very much for stepping by. Thank you very much for tuning in. This is a channel where we do all things wellness. This is a platform and a theme series, parent child support. This is a platform where I bring my experiences as a parent to help other parents navigate their parenthood. Thank you very much for stepping in. Please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe as we move on with today's video. So today I'm here to speak about some tips on how parents can support and protect their kids' mental health. Relatives, we know how our kids' mental health, how important it is to support their mental health, because I'm not gonna mention this less. Uguti, the society or the streets or the outside environment sometimes is very harsh on our kids. So whatever bad experiences our child encounter on the outside environment must not be the same things that they encounter in their home, where they're supposed to be comfortable and happy and be free. You know, we must make sure we help our children to grow their self-esteem. We support their mental health inside the home so strongly, in a sense that whatever that happens from the outside does not tell the child who they are, does not demoralize your child, because you do most of the work to help them inside the home. So I have my points here, I have my notes here. I'm gonna keep on looking down as I continue with this video royalties. So the first point says, be present and available. Be present and available. Spend quality time with your child. The second one says, listen without judgment. The third one says, validate their emotions. The fourth one says, encourage open communication. The fifth one says, model healthy habits. The seventh one says, monitor their well-being. And the last one says, seek help when needed. So let's quickly run through each and every one of them individually, so that we make sure we get everything that we need to get from them. Let's go, royalties. Are you ready with your notes, your notebook and your pen? Let's go. The first one, be present and available. Spend quality time with your child. If you are present and available for your child at home, it tells them they are important, they are worth your time, they are worth your attention. Who they are and what they say or what they bring into the family system is important. So when you are available and present with your child, it means you take them serious. Whatever they say, you pay attention. If they need your help, you help them. If they need your support, you support them. If they need your encouragement, you encourage them. If they need your punishment, you punish them. If they need your rebuke, you rebuke bad behavior from them. Remember, we don't rebuke the child, we rebuke the bad behavior from the child. So if you're available and present as a parent, you see all these things that make your child, and you focus on each and every one of them. When times come for you to praise your child, you praise them. When time comes for you to correct them, you correct them. When times come for you to punish them, you punish them. Just like that, that is you supporting your child's growth and mental well-being. And that shows that you are present and available as a parent. The second one says, listen without judgment. Create a safe space for your kids to express themselves. This is very much important, relatives. Also, as I mentioned, Guti, the outside system, outside of the family system, is very harsh and does not have sympathy for our children. Your child cannot experience that from the outside world and also come back in the home and experience the same things. So we need to create a safe space for our children when we listen to what they say without judgment. That will help your child to often or frequently express themselves. They will not hesitate to come to you as mom or dad and express this is how I feel, this is what I think, this is what happened to me, and this is how it made me feel today or yesterday or last week. When we create a safe space for our children, they will be free to come and share everything that they need to help on, and they will not run to their friends. They will not find acceptance and positive regard from their friends that they do not find at home. They must find these things at home. Then these things will groom them to be strong and have mental stability, so that whatever they face outside of the home will not phase them, will not demoralize them, realities. So it's very important to create a safe space for our children in the home. The other one says validate their emotions, show empathy and understanding. We must make sure we accommodate our children's feelings. We must show empathy, we must listen with understanding, we must embrace the child if the child needs to be embraced, to be cuddled, to be supported, and to be hugged. Give that to your child. Hugs also express how you feel about your child. As much as pushing your child away makes them to understand how you feel about them. So when they need to be hugged, hug them. When they need to be told, I love you, my baby, tell them. When they need to be encouraged, encourage them. When they need to be supported, support them. In supporting your child, it means you accept what they are saying, even if maybe they're not saying things right or the right things. You've got a special way as a parent of bringing them to the right space where they see, I didn't say this right, I didn't do this right. You've got a special way that is accompanied by love and support to show your child you are not speaking right, or you are not doing things right. You bring them right with positivity and courage and love. That shows you validate their emotions. So the fourth one says encourage open communication. Talk about feelings, emotions, and struggles. We need not to shy away, royalties, as parents, to speak about the things that your child is struggling on. If your child is struggling on something, you are the right person your child must express. I'm struggling with this, I'm struggling with this. Maybe your child is struggling with making friends at school. Maybe it is a new school, or they've grown from primary school, now they're at high school. They tell you I'm struggling with making friends. Do not push the agenda of making friends more than you focus on why is it difficult for them to make friends. You need to ask relevant questions to your child. What have you tried in making friends at school, and where do you feel stuck? Is it sustaining the friendship, or is it just starting the friendship? You need to understand where is your child struggling and talk about those things and help them to navigate that journey of making friends. This is just an example. It can be anything that your child is struggling on, but make sure your child is able to speak to you about their struggles, and you are able to be available to help them as they talk their feelings and emotions based on that topic. The next one says model healthy habits. Show kids how to manage stress and emotions. This takes us back to the point where I said what we do at home will make or break our kids. If we are not able to manage our emotions and stress at home, our children will learn from that, and they will take that to other kids at school. If there's violence at home, the child will learn that violence and take it to other kids in the streets or at school. If there's peace and reconciliation and harmony at home, the child or our children will learn from that and take it to other kids out in the outside environment. So it is important to we model the behavior we want to see. We must model healthy habits at home: peace, reconciliation, love, support, courage. All those things must be available in the home, so that your child will be able to learn from those things. They will thrive from those things. It will build their character, and they will take that character to the world. And your child will be that kind of a child who's known for good behaviors, not because the child is perfect, but because they've learned good habits from home. So the second last one says monitor their well-being. Keep an eye on their behavior, mood, and interest. We must monitor our child's well-being. We must know when our child is not okay. When your child is not okay, you are the first person that needs to know. When your child is not happy, you are the first person that needs to know, and you need to find out before they can share with their friends. I'm not happy because of this and this and this, and their friends will end up misleading them with advice that are not okay. So you are the first person. We are at the front line of your child's emotional well-being. You are the first person who must see when your child is not okay, when your child is happy, excited, and you must know what makes them excited or what makes them sad, and help them to navigate those feelings and find solutions on those thoughts and emotions that they're going through before your child takes all those emotions to the outside world, because the outside world realities is very toxic, and the devil is waiting for your child to experience something bad that they cannot get help from home, and the devil will make sure that your child finds negative advices from the outside world. Now you see your child has changed, this is not the child you've been raising. Your child now, there's a voice that speaks to your child. When you don't speak to your child, you are opening for that voice to speak to your child. So we need to bridge that gap, realities, by making sure that we monitor our children's well-being, and we speak to them, and we accept them, and we love them, and we embrace whatever journey that they are going through. The last one says, seek help when needed. Do not hesitate to consult a professional if you're concerned about your child. Should you happen to see something and you feel good, this is beyond you, or maybe you've tried speaking to your child but there's no solution, there's no resolution in their emotions, their thoughts, and their feelings, do not hesitate to get a professional person, get help from a professional person. It can be a psychologist from school, it can be a social worker, it can be a therapist, whoever you can find to help your child. Do not hesitate, relatives, to seek outside help for your child. This will really benefit your child, it will benefit you as parents, it will also benefit the family system. Thank you very much, relatives, for staying up to this point. I hope you like the content, you comment, and you subscribe. Please comment on the comment section, which ways do you use to help your child's to help support your child's mental well-being. Thank you very much for that. Till we meet again on our next video. Ciao ciao.